Good morning, children. Welcome to social class. So, in social, we have completed with block 23, isn't it, children? So, let's start with block 24, which is safety on the road. So, we travel on the road with different vehicles, isn't it, children? So, what are the safety measures we have to take to avoid the accidents? Yes, daily there'll be many accidents happening on the road, isn't it? So we have to be careful when we are traveling on the road. So let's learn what are the safety measures, what are the rules we have to follow, what are the safety measures we have to follow to avoid those accidents. Okay, children, and in this our first topic is rules for safety on the road. Okay, so please open your social content books, children, and turn to page number 148. 148. Okay. So if you see on the road, children, you can see different people on the road, isn't it? There will be different vehicles on the road. People might be walking, people might be on the bikes, on the cycles, on the cars, trucks, buses. You have many vehicles which we use to travel on the road, isn't it, children? And there might be people who are walking on the road. Okay, so that it might be shorter distance which they can walk. So those people who walk on the road are called pedestrians. They're called as pedestrians. So pedestrians means the person who is walking on the road. Okay, so the people who are walking on the road should walk on the footpath of the road. So after the road, there'll be some footpath. See, this is the footpath and this is the road. Okay, so the people who are walking should always walk on the footpath. Why? Because the vehicles will be going here on the road. You will be in the safe zone. The vehicles will not climb onto the footpath. That is wrong. So they'll be moving on the road and you can walk on the footpath. Okay, look at this picture, children, how the girls are walking on the road. Can you see behind there is a bike, and behind that there might be a car also, isn't it, children? So that becomes very dangerous. That's why we prefer to walk on the footpath. So here they have to walk. Walking like this is wrong, which makes us might get into an accident. So we have to be very careful with us, isn't it, children? Getting into accident can injure any part of our body, or sometimes it might lead to death also. So that's why we have to be very, very careful when we are traveling on the road, and especially when we are walking, you always have to prefer the footpath, not the road. Okay? And coming to when you have to cross the road. So whenever you need to cross the road from left to right, then always use these zebra crossing. Okay, so whenever you have to cross the road, you have to search for zebra crossing. Crossing is nothing but on the road you have white lines. So can you see here white lines? All these in this way. So these lines show us where we need to cross the road while walking for pedestrians. So for pedestrians who are walking on the road, always walk on the footpath of the road, beside the road, and always when you have to cross, you need to cross on the zebra crossing. Okay, and if there is a subway like this, that means it is the underground route for the people who are walking on the road. Okay, so in some areas there might be, in some road subways there might be a train route also. Okay, in some countries they have say train routes, local train routes in the subway, and in some places the subway is for the pedestrians to cross the road. Okay, so we can prefer subways so that there will be no vehicles in the subway, isn't it? Only pedestrians will be walking, only the walking people will be walking there. So you can prefer the subways also. And the people who are cycling or who are driving the motorbikes should always wear the helmets. Can you see the people here? You should always wear the helmets. If required for children, you also have to wear the kneecaps. Can you see here, children? Kneecaps, elbow caps. Yes, So why? Because as you are small, if you fall down also, you don't get hurt in those places. Okay, to protect the elbows and the joints. Okay, and helmet for head, protecting your head, skull and the brain. Okay, we always have to wear the helmet when you are cycling or riding a motorbike. It might be an any bike like this. So this is all, this is a motorbike. It might be the other bikes also. If you are driving, riding the bike, you always wear a helmet. Okay children, and also whenever you wave to your friend, you have to stop your vehicle and you have to wave. It might be your friend or it might be your parents, your brothers. You are not supposed to ride the cycle along with waving. No, that's wrong. That might make you unable to handle the handle of the cycle. Okay, you may miss the balance. That's why you should not always do the two things at a time when you are riding a bike or a cycle. Okay, stop your cycle, you can talk to them and then you can go, but doing both together can lead us to an accident. Okay, and whenever we are taking turns, to your left turn, you are turning towards right turn or left turn, then always ring the bell. Okay, for cycle, and for bike there'll be a horn. You have to press that button of horn. Okay, and show the indicator that you are going towards the right or you are going towards the left, so that the vehicle behind you will be knowing where you are going and he avoids that. Okay, or he might follow after you. Okay, if he comes like overtakes you, then you might get into accident. So if you indicate them that you are taking left or right with your bell or horn, the other person will be, he will get to know and he will not overtake or hurt you or himself or herself also. Okay children, now coming to the other vehicles like cars, trucks, vans, all these have seat belts. So they always need to pass the seat belt. Okay, they always, the driver, not only the driver, the other people also in the car should always fasten your belt, so that it makes you secure. Even the car is getting into the accident, even the car gets into accident, the belt protects you. It protects your face from falling. Okay, that's why you have to always fasten your belts and always follow the traffic signals and traffic signs. Okay, not only the car or the big vehicles, the small vehicles also, even though it is a motorbike or a bicycle, all the people who are driving the or riding the vehicles should follow the traffic signals and traffic signs. Okay children, and never talk on the phone while you are riding a vehicle. Okay, multitasking is not allowed when you are driving. Okay children, so when you are talking, you might know what the other person is telling you. Okay, what, see, the other person might be taking a left or right, or he might be stopping, he has given the signal, but as you are talking on the phone, you might not understand what, you might not listen to him or you might not understand to him. So never we have to talk on the phone when we are driving a vehicle. Okay, so these all things if you follow, you might not get into accident, you can avoid the accidents. Okay, so on the road, not only us, the other people also have to follow. Okay, follow the rules so that they also will not get harmed and they are not harming others. Okay, so that's why we, the people, whoever is riding on the vehicles on the roads, should be aware of the all these safety measures to protect themselves and do not harm others. Okay children, so this is our topic for today children. I have given few keywords in your daily schedule. Please learn them, write it in your classwork, and underline in your key content book. Okay, and if you find any other word which is difficult, you can include in your keywords and learn them, children. Okay, now coming to your question answers. Why should we follow road safety rules? Why should we follow, children? To avoid the accidents, to prevent the accidents on the road, isn't it? It is for our safety and to prevent the accidents on the roads. Okay, write this answer in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your next question. What rules should pedestrians follow on the road and why? They should walk on the footpath. While they are crossing the road, they have to use the zebra crossing. Why they have to use? To avoid getting hurt, to avoid getting into an accident, isn't it, children? So that's what you will write it in the answer. Okay, coming to your next question. Which rules should bicycle and scooter rides follow on the road? What will happen if they don't follow? So cycle or scooter, always people who are riding scooters always have to wear the helmets, isn't it, children? And we should never they should never wave the wave their arms while they are riding the vehicles, isn't it? Yes, because they may miss the balance and they may get hurt, isn't it? So they should never wave their arms. And if they don't follow, what might have happened? They might lose their balance and get hurt. They'll fall down and they'll get hurt, isn't it? So write these three answers in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your homework, complete the volume book. Volume book 3, page number 40, S1, factors leading to accidents. Okay, so in the next class, we will learn the next topic, children. See you in the next class. Bye.